right? This man is a killer and a demon. There's a reason why whenever there's that discourse around Sonic and, oh, hey, it's slow, you will hear every single high-level, top-level player, every single caster come to bat for him.
Yes.
Because it is a beautiful dance, this balance between defensive play and sudden aggression. He finds the ways to just turn on a dime and kill you.
Well, let's see if that's what we get here. MuteAce off to a great start. Those down tilt spike hitboxes absolutely destroying Sonix in the corner. 62% unanswered. Doesn't even have the opportunity to start camping because he's already in a deficit.
But you know what? One jump means the world. Sonix getting the 50%, taking the quick ha-cha, now up to 77%.
I'm getting a little scared of these air dodges from MuteAce. We already saw him give one up where he could have potentially reacted to Sonic's burst range off stage, a bit preemptive with those options, and that is something that can really cost you at this level of play if it gets read.
Now at this point, in the juggle, air dodge being given up. You mentioned it. Hey, MuteAce not shying away so far. 77 to 66. This is where Mute starts slowing it down. MuteAce not a very worried player when it comes to defensive play. Very comfortable with it.
Yes, definitely. Both of these players are very aware of what their options are, what the optimal decisions are in those scenarios. We're taking deep breaths. I see you taking your deep breaths as well. We are in for a battle of attrition here. No damage until that grab has been done in the last like 30+ seconds.
Look, Sonix is that god of the famine. He is going to take all the time he needs to find the win. Gets the up air after overshooting the ledge. Not something that Sonix has been doing much of today, but when the trigger is necessary, he pulls.
And there he goes. He gets that back air. Beautiful DI from MuteAce. Able to stay alive this time. But my man has got the ramparts barricaded. He is trying to starve you out of the castle right now. MuteAce does not even want to deal with that Stitch Face. You see him drop it because of the volatility. That is the thing he is a big proponent of. And now we are back in the neutral. But Sonix pushes him to the corner yet again.
MuteAce jumping right on over Sonix, not wanting to take too many hits here. As we're already down past the 5-minute mark, 2 minutes and counting thus far. I think we should really expect, I mean, Sonix warned us, get ready. This is what the time is going to be like.
Look, at this point in a major, you can't blame anybody for this. This is loser's final. This is your last opportunity. And this is a chance to clap back against someone who's had your number in recent history, who's had your number today, and he's been dialing it, whether you like it or not. It's not a spam call, it's MuteAce on the other line. But the up throw is going to take that first stock for Sonix.
Needed it. And now, at this point, you can see Mute fiending for a stock of his own. But Sonix is the one to go ahead and get the next hit. No death on that back air means that Mute still needs to struggle for it and gets it in that scramble.
That was some hot spacing right there. MuteAce finding the back air, so knowledgeable. He knows that Sonix is going to press that button. Like, you could see him even in neutral when he is far away from MuteAce. He just has that comfort habit of pressing the back air anyway, and that is getting him punished.
Now locked at the ledge means that Mute goes ahead and fires off. Doesn't get the forward air. Was expecting Sonix to maybe go ahead with a fastball or something. Couldn't find it. I will say it's important to note it has been since winter earlier this year. Afterburner was the last big event that Sonix has won. It has been a long time, so he is starving for this win.
That is a great point. This is a major reminder to anybody who may not be aware that goes on the docket. Both of these players have definitely been struggling in recent history. I think MuteAce a little bit longer than Sonix. This could be his chance to get back on top.
And now Mute struggling with the damage deficit. 80% to 74 is still even another hit. And right there, we see it grow even further. Every single percent is going to matter here.
Butte was trying to get a down tilt combo started there. We can see what he's fishing for. No dice, though, and Sonix playing so patient. The moment MuteAce blinked, he got the hit. He got a 20% lead. But that time around, MuteAce read the overshoot, was able to push forward, got the dot eyes as well. Better watch out.
Good air dodge to go ahead and bring the homing attack in and get the damage afterward with the turnip drop. Now, trying to catch Sonix lacking, and does so. You drop the shield, you hit the turnaround. You were looking for me to whiff, but I ain't whiffing here,
and she pulled that crown off her head and said, "You dropped this, king."
And you know what? You can have it for a price. It's your life.
It's quite costly. We'll see if it ends up being worth it. Oh! Hit him with the Skibby Rizzler right there, sending Sonix deep into the corner. MuteAce manages to find the stage after such a precarious edge guard, but it doesn't matter because Sonix found it anyway.
Now only 25% being the difference here. 2 minutes on the clock. That being said, Mute might not want to go ahead and head to time. 78 already. Turn up in hand. Got you locked in ledge. What we doing here with it? Nothing, because that spin dash breaking free.
Yeah, if you're MuteAce right now, you're saying, you know what? Yeah, we should play it slow. You're so right for that, Sonix. Why don't you go to the other side of the stage? Man, mashing down tilt in the corner. Did not get away with that one.
Hey, if it hit though, if it hit though.
If it hit though, you're right. You're right.
Now the only
this keeps happening.
Dude, Sonix is going a little crazy with the homing attacks. I know it works really well against Ouch.
Yeah.
Not happening against Peach right here.
Look at that awareness. MuteAce using that floatiness to stall out Sonix in the air. And I'm going to be honest, Yin, we might not be going to time after all.
I'm starting to think, with still more than a minute, the homing attack finally meets the mark. Sonix, my bad. I shouldn't have doubted. I forgot. You're just him.
He's just him. What more is there to be said? That was such a precarious situation. I'm willing to bet that if MuteAce managed to get his body there a couple frames sooner, that hitbox would have traded the other way. Time will never know. But what does matter is that after all that patience, all of that caution, that calculation from MuteAce, such a cerebral player, he's back at square one.
I want to say, Sonix, so smart for taking the second to stand up, drink some water, take a breather, get the stretch. Because if you're wanting to play this long, this really goes to show how smart Sonix is when it comes to this. He has dedicated himself to winning, and when it comes to playing these timeouts, long stretches over a whole tournament, you have to take that time to stretch, to drink water, keep yourself ready and in the mental headspace at all times, and it's not an easy task.
We'll have to see on both sides of it who is going to crack first, who is going to lose patience first. All those things you talked about, the mental stamina and fortitude in these scenarios. I think winning a game helps you a lot with that mental, because it feels like it got you something. On MuteAce's side, he didn't get anything out of it. So he's playing the roguelike right now. He just lost his run. He has to start over.
Yeah, the barrier was broken by Sonix, and that maybe shows that, hey, he was right. That winner side set wasn't it. He's ready now. That being said, Mute already a stock ahead. That's a great start within the first minute, when the first stock took a whole 2.5 last time.
Yeah, so fast, so effective is MuteAce. And now we are playing that up air game. We're getting the extra credit. This is so tough for Sonix all of a sudden after he was so in control in the last game. It's all about that stock lead.
105 to 54. Sonix needing to go ahead and secure a little something, but the issue is, once you're down like this against Peach, any wrong turn equates to so much damage.
Yes. And we see like the down tilt starts to become more of a threat as well. MuteAce has fished for those, but he hasn't been super successful when he's chasing down Sonix. But when Sonix is coming to him, boom, there you go.
It's right there. It's right there, ready and waiting. Mute now almost lapping in percent against Sonix.
Oh, again, he floats and he goes so low, and Sonix has not found an answer. Something like a drop zone back air has not been something that Sonix has been comfortable to show, to throw out, because of the spacing that MuteAce is starting at. He gets to option select his recovery. Oh, there's the back air.
And killing all the way from across the stage. Caught the turnip and all. That was really nicely done there. Now with turnip in hand, I'm curious if Sonix got some ball with it. Oh. Apparently not.
Apparently not. That was, he whiffed on the net right there.
He fumbled that.
MuteAce tries to get something started with the turnip, gets the grab instead. Sonix going, and do you dare with this bomb? Throws it up to the skies, and it lands. My man is carpet bombing. How did that not kill at 170?
I'm sorry. I thought that killed at like 10. Mods, check the disc.
Yo, Sakurai, what's going on here? We need to talk about knockback angles real quick. What kind of 361 chicanery was that?
All right, well, while we're waiting on the results from the judge, jury, and executioner, we're going to go ahead and continue with this game for now.
Yeah, speaking of executioners, I think that might be MuteAce right now.
Ooh. Never mind, might need to change your mind here, Sonix.
We're going to see. He's on the chopping block. He's lifting his head up going, wait a minute, hang on. I didn't agree to this.
The contract's supposed to be the other way around.
Let's see, can he get back, though? That's always the question. Not in the case of, like, will he get back eventually, but can you do it without taking that offstage damage?
Look at the Nair conversion. Wasn't able to get the follow-up. Usually Sonic's really on point with that. Wasn't able to secure it here. Mute jumping right on over the spin dash. Ooh. The spacing on that, impressive.
Just fighting his way through the turnip there. Great timing from Sonix. Starting to get back into this. MuteAce needs to be very careful about how he plays these next couple of interactions.
One stock. That's all you need right here.
Oh, the float timing into the air dodge. That time he gives up the air dodge, but much lower to the ground. A bit of a mix-up from what he's been doing previously. And I think Sonix wasn't ready. The Nair, tell me about that Nair.
The Nair call-out, just having the recognition that Sonix has been doing a lot of these spin charges at that height and just saying, hey, I'm going to jump right into your face. This is my zone to break.
Ooh, and both of them trying to zone break right now. They are spacing with these aerials. MuteAce is forward air. Sonix is back air. Okay. And it's the twirl and hurl that is going to even up the stocks. But man, we got a stitch face, and you're at 112. Checkmate, liberal. What are you going to do about it?
What you doing, huh? This is
shield break.
This is
what you doing.
We're
going to the golf course. We are Republicans.
In Oregon, Latini, or surrounding?
I'm just talking about what I see on the screen in front of me.
Oh, okay.
I'm a man of data, and the data.
Speak on that.
The data's speaking to me right now.
The data's speaking.
Nothing's in my ear.
MuteAce said, hey, I know the stats, and the stats say that shield's broken in 2 hits.
Man, 1-1, and it all stems from one thing. Who gets that first stock?
Dude, PS2. Love the pick from Sonix. Give me more range. I'm camping harder. I wasn't camping hard enough. I didn't camp in set 1 in winners. Now I'm camping even harder in game number 3.
And MuteAce is the one who decides to go forward. Kind of lost the initial interaction, but recovered so well, and Sonix wasn't able to get the coverage off of it. And look at this. He just took 80%. You lost neutral once.
You can't lose neutral ever again. That's the option.
You might not get a chance. Okay, the homing attack, that was genius.
That was nobody's ready for that in that moment.
Such a great mix-up to get him back, because I was looking, I was like, I don't know if that spring's going to reach, but Sonix had something in the back pocket. He got back into the stock, but this is, that was a misinput from MuteAce.
Yeah, and unfortunately, a costly one at that, 66%, and the stage control still hasn't gotten it back. Sonix on the front foot here, getting the dash attack, got you pinned up in that corner. Man. Love the save on the double jump, too.
Stage control has been so important. Each of them, before that forward throw there, had won one neutral interaction. It was all about get the person to the corner, and then you were just in that soft advantage state, rinse and repeating, holding that pressure until they can finally break through. And in the end, it ended up being pretty even both ways.
And even then, when you talk about like the breakthrough, it was because both of them overextended in that position. MuteAce overextending off the stage to allow for the homing attack. Sonix just mispositioning, allowing for MuteAce to sneak on through without taking another hit.
Oh, he wants the air dodge, but MuteAce didn't give it to him that time. He's adapting.
We love to see it from Mute. But he's a top player for a reason.
This is so scary for both players. Perfectly even, 128.4 on both sides. And it was MuteAce who cracked first, but it was also MuteAce who finished his plate first. And now finally, he's got that setup. He's got the win con. It took him 2 minutes instead of 45 seconds this time. Can he hold it in?
That is the question at hand. But we saw the cracking, and Sonix saw it too, capitalizing in that moment.
None of the sticks. Oh, okay, Scott. He just wanted to, he didn't want to deal with that noise.
Yeah, at that point, look, I'm not trying to get a shield break. I'm trying to play it patient and calm, all right?
It is such a difficult calculus to make, and when you're in a long set like this, pulling so many turnips, you do get a lot more of that RNG potentially on your side, and one of those things that can really be helpful for him, I see him do great work with the dot eyes. He loves the dot eyes.
The dot eyes, I mean, the Stitch, if you get a 2-3 piece, that's 50%.
Yeah, easy.
The bomb apparently doesn't kill at 170.
Yeah, the
but
bomb
it kills at
sucks.
30.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I don't know how that magic works.
I missed the beam sword.
Dude, the beam sword was hot.
Bring it back.
I haven't seen a Mr. Saturn yet, so
That's true.
Mute still needs to pull that. That's the one thing we're missing
We're
right now.
filling out our bingo cards, MuteAce. If you could help us out a little bit. I understand you've got a stock to take right now. Unfortunately for you, Sonix is going to forward air out of the corner. Another great mix-up in the corner, by the way.
Now Sonix getting that forward air. It's that missed opportunity. MuteAce just swinging the down tilt. Sonix recognizing it, and now you don't get a float high. You don't get a float
there's the
high.
Mr. Saturn. Oh, and he's gone.
Now we all get our favorite prize. We've gotten all the bingo cards filled out.
Yeah, you walk up to the front, you get like the Laffy Taffy. It's like GG's.
Unfortunately, it's the small Halloween tree ones.
Yeah, it's never the good ones. And
Smash
it's like,
tournaments are poor. Okay?
It's clearly been through heat cycles, so it's stuck to the wrapper as well.
you can barely read the joke.
Oh, this is looking rough. Man, as soon as that stock falls. Oh, okay, we're safe. We're safe. But this is tough. That down air was a little bit preemptive.
And the dash back from Sonix to catch it too. Oh, dude, I thought he had that.
I did too.
That's normally like
MuteAce is the only person in the building who knew he didn't.
for real. Honestly, maybe the only person in the building that could have avoided it.
Bro, parries a quarter charged up smash. What are you doing, Sonix? How are you in his head that hard?
That's the man that doesn't want his shield broken again.
How did
That's
he
what
know?
that was.
What was that timing read from Sonix? Insane behavior.
Dude, MuteAce using the spring to his advantage. Still gets caught with the back air, but funny little thing.
That innate sense, because that's what that timing is. That's spot dodge timing.
Yeah.
If he had spot dodge there, he gets hit.
Yeah. And MuteAce thought that, hey, for sure, this is that spot dodge timing. But Sonix saw the light. It was, don't get hit because I die, but at the same time, this might pop my shield. We go for the parry, the high risk, high reward, and it worked out.
Sonix doing such a good job where MuteAce couldn't that game. They both had the same situation come up. The first stock, MuteAce got the kill at like, he was holding like 120%, and Sonix immediately closed it back the other way. And then when the shoe was on the other foot, on the second stock, MuteAce could not do the same. And that was the momentum swing. That was what gave Sonix his win condition. And that is why nobody has pressed a button.
Look at that. Just catching the turn up, rating percent, 0.3% was the difference right there.
Hey, a lead's a lead.
A lead is a lead, especially.
I think Vin Diesel said that.
I remember that. At Genesis X5, the faster, the furier.
Bro, we are chilling.
Oh, 100%.
And we're at the family gathering right now, and nothing is happening. Somebody said something super awkward, and we're just eating food. We're waiting. Let's see if MuteAce can find his opening. He is at a bit of a deficit. This super slow play has not worked out as well for him.
It's working out pretty well for Sonix. Taking his time, this Hollow Bastion pick kind of showcasing that having that large center platform, although it worked really well against Leo at times for the sharking, it's not coming through in the same way because it allows Sonix a more 50-50 mix-up from the grounded spins.
Yes. Ooh, whip on the grab there. Sonix a little bit of misspacing. That micro spacing so critical in these scenarios. MuteAce trying to find anything, just getting those turnips gives him something. It gives him his neutral tool to try to find a win con, but the way that Sonix is shutting him down is so clinical.
Yeah, and even after whiffing on that fastball, still was able to go ahead and catch MuteAce trying to get two up in Sonix's face off that stage. Now turnips getting pulled and thrown, but Sonix just disengaging, not wanting to mess around with that shield from Mute.
Finally, we get something started, but even in these off-stage situations, Sonix is doing such a good job. Great mix-up there with the spin dash, able to get back in, and now you're back in this juggle, and there is no air dodge. MuteAce held out, and the result, You just get hit sometimes.
It's so scary when you don't have that fast air acceleration. Mute now taking bad damage as Sonix coming alive. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the set that differentiates Sonix from the others. He sees the opportunity and he just goes in on Mute.
Yeah, the code switch that activated, like, I don't know what else to call it. The right person came into the room and is like, all right, let's go sicko mode. Forget that 87 octane. It's 93 right now. And 140% not only unanswered, but Sonix still only he hasn't been touched in like a minute plus.
This is looking rough for Mute right here. The Nair into the forward air. 168 though, still moving on somehow, some way.
Living on hopes and dreams right now. Unfortunately, I think Sonix might be infiltrating those. The sleep paralysis demon just waiting in the corner for you to get impatient, for you to press a button. And as soon as you do, that back air is not safe, I'ma go in.
And that's what's happening right now, right? Mute is getting hungry for that hit. Understands that Sonix is starving him for any interaction, and it's becoming a problem. You got too aggressive on that shield, fiending for it. Fiending for the feast, and Sonix came in ripping it away, but Mute finally takes a little bit of a morsel, but it's only a small dropping here as they need some sustenance at this point, and they can't find it.
That hurts so bad. That is a gut-wrenching stock loss. You feel it deep inside of you. MuteAce has to play so perfectly from here on out, and he has to do it against one of the greatest Smash players of all time. Great usage of that up air there to catch the turnip, to not even give MuteAce a sniff of an opportunity. Finally, he finds it with that forward air. And even like Sonix is like, we're playing for time, buddy.
It's Angel Plat Day today, all right? 3 minutes on the clock for 2 stocks.
Yeah.
Good luck, bucko.
Bro, it took you 4 minutes to take the first one. You think you're taking 2 and 3?
That's cute. That's adorable. You're a little princess, all right? Come on. Come on.
That said, he did get a quick 45%. It's a lot easier to get that early percentage. If you can get that big read, you can turn this around. It's not all hope lost.
You say that, but immediately Sonix fired back.
It might be a little, yeah.
You got 46, I got 100.
I've seen this before.
Yeah, Sonix raised there, and it was not one that Mute could afford.
This is so scary. Any one of these interactions could be MuteAce's last. Meanwhile, Sonix, he is chilling. He's looking at that 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, man. I'm going to start thinking about MK Leo. What should my counter picks? What should my bans be?
All right, good nair from Mute. Gets the grab on the roll here. Still needs that kill and can't find it right now.
It goes both ways. If MuteAce can live to 170, he could pull something out. We've seen Peach combos do that kind of crazy damage before. He could touch of death this man. But he's got to do it in a minute and a half.
Yeah, and at this point, still is lapped at 138. Not only do you have to do it in a minute and a half, you have to do it without dying.
Yeah, and, oh, okay, not able to get the conversion there, but he is able to close it. Oh, no.
Really?
No. Wow, I'm surprised. Yeah, okay, you couldn't come back anyway.
Yeah. MuteAce dropping out in losers finals to Sonix, the man, the myth, the legend.
What a fight to get this far as he has. He knew what the win con was. He was able to find it. And not only that, he was able to hold the stamina, the mental energy to keep it together for an entire 4-game set.
That was phenomenal.
It was.
Not only did we go ahead and see the patience and integrity to that defensive play, but then there were several moments, like you mentioned, Mute could go ahead and 0 to death, right? Gets 46% on that stock. Hey, that's looking good. Sonix comes in, guns a-blazing, 120%.
Yeah, like that's not even like a thing the character has. He just had to get the reads right. He had to get the sharks right to create it for himself.
And it's because of his pure focus at all times. He is looking at you, watching, studying over time. Now, we're going to go ahead and get one more quick interview before we head into Grands. Sir, take it away.
there's really not much to add. You said that you were going to do what you did. Are you ready for MK Leo?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's all we care about. If you're ready, please get your mind state in. Concéntrate. Do your thing. Have fun, as you usually do.